Okay, good, and release. I want you to release. And in the count of 3, I want you to open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, everyone, if you did the resource correctly, every time you feel down or every time you feel happy, what you do is that you just grip again your wrist. Try to grip your wrist so that you could really feel if it worked or not. Okay, so yung gagawin natin, i-grip natin yung wrist natin with the exact pressure. And if you've done it correctly, what you will feel the energy, the feelings of being happy again, bumabalik sa katawan natin. Maaalala nyo yung feeling na yon, and you will remember that emotion and the event. Imagine when you're sad, you just grip your wrist and magsa-smile ulit kayo because you will remember that feeling of happiness. Diba, ang saya na we could have that energy. Pag you're having a bad day, you just need to have that happy streak. You just grip your wrist. Later guys, sa mga hindi nakagawa ng properly, we will do it again before we end the session. Okay? So this is really a great resource for everyone. And I want everyone to put your hand in your heart and say, I am happy. Can you do that? I am happy. I am happy. I want you to hear yourself. Did you know, guys, why I asked people to do this? Because when I did this, the first line that I did before was, I love myself. I love myself. And when I was hearing myself saying that I love myself, na-realize ko that I didn't really truly love myself. Because when I say, wow, sa sarili ko, na even I love myself, hindi ko makayang sabihin. That's why when I discovered it, I told myself to do it every day. I am happy. I love myself. I love myself. And ngayon, feel ko na mahal ko talaga. Kahit pa tumaba ako ngayon, which is my fattest. But not my fattest, but my cutest. Ngayon, this is my cutest ever. But I still love myself. So, let me share with you a story, everyone. There was this war elephant. Merong isang war elephant in India. And this war elephant was the king's favorite. Ito talaga, there was this elephant who would bring the victories for the king and that empire. Then after a couple of years, nag-retire na si war elephant. And then one day, while the war elephant was drinking water from the stream, slowly na-trap po yung war elephant. And it was slowly sinking down. Nagsisink yung war elephant down. And people, everyone was so afraid. Bakit? How can we? This is the king's favorite. How can we help this war elephant? Because ang bigat-bigat, we can't really pull the war elephant from the mud. And when the king heard, the king was so concerned because it was his favorite, and this elephant brought victories to the kingdom. When the king went to the stream, he saw the elephant, and there was this wise old man. Sabi niya, bring the war drums here. Bring the war drums here. Dalhin niyo yung mga war drums dito. And then beat the war drums. Beat the war drums. Beat it as if we are in war. And imagine, because of the war elephant hearing that, before that one, he was already resolved na parang hopeless na, wala nang pag-asa ko. But after hearing the war drums, that elephant changed himself. Nagbago siya. And he was that war elephant 20 years before, nung in his prime. And then slowly, because of that war drum, he was slowly able to pick himself up. Siya mismo yung nakasave sa sarili niya. He was the one who was able to save himself. He had all the hope back in his life. Bumalik yung hope, yung strength yung power niya just by hearing that war drum. Imagine, we could change our state pala. It just means that anytime we could decide. We can decide. We decide. We decide to live our lives for the better. It all depends on you. And the first principle that I will teach you is have a grateful heart. Have a grateful heart. What does having a grateful heart mean? Did you know that I only discovered this in 2019? Because way back 2019, I was so fortunate that I was able to join a 2-day transformational seminar. And that seminar was the seminar that led me to being a breakthrough coach, being